What is going on, everyone? This is Ninja Geek here, bringing you some more Black Ops 2 gameplay. Here we are continuing the series of the worst and best things of Call of Duty. Here we are on Black Ops 2, going down all the way to Call of Duty 4, so subscribe for more content, more Call of Duty Ghosts and Black Ops 2. You know, it's harder to get those older Call of Duty games just because of the hackers, and, you know, it's just a little bit tougher to play because of that. So anyway, we're going to start here, number 5 being the not as bad thing, but pretty bad, and number 1 being the worst thing in Black Ops 2. So let's get started with number 5 being that is the most game where I've seen the most hackers. Now, aside from World at War and Call of Duty 4, you know, those games obviously have their hackers in them right now, and there's way more hackers in there than there is in Black Ops 2, obviously. But I'm talking about when the games were in their prime. When Black Ops 2 was in its prime, it had so many hackers in it, like meaning like last year when the game came out in 2012 to the 2013 year. It had a lot of hackers. I've seen so many lag switchers, and boosters go with that too. Boosters, oh my god. I mean, the boosting in MW2 was worse, but the boosting in this game was just as bad. Like, it was pretty close to the Modern Warfare 2 boosting. I mean, Modern Warfare 2 boosting is still going on to this very day. People still boost in that game, but in this game, there is like so many boosting going on, and so much lag switching that it just makes for a horrible time playing the game, I guess you could say. So, you know, that was number 5, and there are worse things than that make it worse. So, you know, this list was actually pretty easy to come up with, because I don't really like Black Ops 2 all that much, but, you know, it is sometimes a fun game to play. So anyway, let's get on to number 4, which is the bad weapon balance. Now, the reason I say this in my best Black Ops 2 video, all that'll be in the playlist link below with the best and worst of Call of Duty. But in my best of Black Ops 2 video, I said the weapon balance was pretty good, meaning like all the submachine guns like the MP7 and the Scorpion, and they were like fun guns and fun kill streaks to use and stuff like that. Well, the reason why I say the gun balance is bad is because then you have the overpowered guns, such as the Remington and let me try and think, because there were other ones, and especially the light machine guns in this game. Now, I'm not gonna like target a specific light machine gun, and the thing that really annoys me is that the assault rifles are underpowered in this game. They aren't that, like, you'd be better off using a submachine gun rather than an assault rifle because of how bad the assault rifles are being underpowered. And then you got the shotguns and light machine guns just dominating the playlist, and you know, you would think that, I think I said, yeah, submachine guns, light machine guns, and shotguns dominate. Now, that is fine with the submachine guns, but light machine guns and shotguns shouldn't dominate a game. They should be like the second tier. I guess maybe light machine guns being the third tier, but they shouldn't be in number 1, and that's the problem. The light machine guns have no recoil, and the Remington, when you use the perk setup, lightweight, toughness, dexterity, you couldn't even kill a Remington user, or a sniper user for that matter. The snipers were overpowered as anything else. The aim assist on them was just horrible. It was just a horrible time playing with those weapons, specifically with the ballista, the DSR, and the Remington. Those, I think, and maybe the LSAT, because it has no recoil. Those maybe are the top overpowered weapons, and then the assault rifles are underpowered. If like the assault rifles were a little bit, like, if they made them stronger, I probably wouldn't really have a problem with any of the other guns, but because of the assault rifles being like that, and then the gun balance just wasn't there in Black Ops 2, we'll just say that. Moving on to number 3, we have bad perk balance, which is awful. Okay, so they announced the Pick 10 system within Black Ops 2, and I thought it was a good idea at the start, and now I think it's a horrible idea. Some people may disagree with that, but I think it's a horrible idea, for one being that the perks are not even being used. So when you're on the perk system, there's no point in using any of the other perks but lightweight, toughness, and dexterity. And even if that was the case, they shouldn't have made them the first perks you unlock, because lightweight just makes you run around with like a madman, and I do like lightweight, believe me. You know, I use lightweight, toughness, dexterity. I'm even using it in this gameplay right here. You know, I'm using lightweight, toughness, dexterity, and You know, so I still use it, but I think that the setup is overpowered because first you could run around the map, and the problem with that was lightweight, and in the game in general you moved way too fast around the map just in general. So putting lightweight on made it so that number 1 and 2 reasons why I hate this game are possible. So lightweight just makes the game off balanced, and it just makes it worse. Toughness makes it so that you can just spray through anyone and you won't kill anyone, and dexterity means you can pull up your gun, and it really affects it on the Remington shotgun when you're pulling up your gun. And it doesn't even take a frame rate to pull it up. It doesn't even take, you know, 1 split millisecond to pull it up. It's just there, you know. It just blows my mind at how that perk setup could be the best, and they're the 3 perks you first unlock when you start up the game, and no other perks are really used that well. So that was number 3. Moving on to number 2, terrible hit detection. The terrible hit detection in this game wasn't as bad as Black Ops 1. I'll say that the hit detection was not as bad as Black Ops 1, but Treyarch has been known to have their terrible hit marker issues, and I see it all the time in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. And it's like you feel like you're shooting a guy a couple of times, and like let's say I feel sometimes I shoot a guy 2 times, and I can't believe that I actually killed him, and then other times I'm shooting a guy like 10 bullets, and I'm on a 4-bar connection, and he doesn't die. You know, it all depends on the connection, but then it's like, why don't Infinity Ward games feel like that? The Infinity Ward games with hit detection usually feel smooth. Apart from Modern Warfare 3 was probably one of the games where the hit detection was really good in Modern Warfare 3, but it wasn't like Modern Warfare 2 or Call of Duty Ghosts hit detection, and I think that has to do with theater mode. But anyway, so number 2 is the hit detection, and number 1, which really pulls this all together, really makes the game unplayable for me. Like if they fixed numbers 5 through 4, I could probably not live with the game. Or if they fix this number 1 problem, I could probably live with the other problems in the game, including all the hit detection problems and stuff like that. If they just fixed this one issue, and that is the horrible camera angles. So this only happens within Black Ops 2 that I've seen. I mean, maybe very rarely it will happen in Call of Duty Ghosts or any other Call of Duty, but this happens way, way too much in Black Ops 2, that you'll be, you know, turning a corner, no one will be there, then you'll proceed in another direction, and then you'll just instantly die. And on the kill cam, this guy was facing right in your direction looking at you, but on your side you can't see him, and that's a major, major problem. Like, it is huge that you can't see him, and there's proof. I mean, I don't have proof here on my channel, but if you just go on Legend of Thunder's channel, which has been, you know, he doesn't really like Black Ops 2, but he thinks that it's better than Ghost, but he still plays it, you know, because Ghost is boring. You know, there is all opinion, but, you know, the reason why the game has to be like that with the terrible camera angles are just awful. Like, he has, like, the video where he's, like, running around on slums, he doesn't see a guy, he runs out, and then the guy is there. It just makes no sense. But anyway, that was my top worst list on Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Modern Warfare 3 will be out in the near future, so subscribe for all of that, and playlist links in the description below, as always. This is Ninja Geek. I'll see you on my next video. I'm out. Peace.